Hey everybody, Jim Palmer, the newsletter guru and dream business coach. As always, I'm committed to helping you build a more profitable business faster. And this is the last time I'm actually signing off or signing on just like that. This is the last episode of Newsletter Guru TV. I shot my first weekly video in July of 2009. I remember there was probably 5 or 6 of my friends that were all going to be doing weekly web TV shows, TV, and they all started, and as far as I can tell, I'm the last one standing, and I'm not going away, but we're changing formats, and I'll tell you a little bit about more about that in a second. But I want to give you a little bit of a brief history. And by the way, there's going to be some nuggets in here, so if you're on the sidelines, or even if you're fiddling around with videos, there's going to be some things I'll tell you that you want to pay attention to. So this will be a powerful last episode. Now, what I did is I started shooting with my flip cam. Everybody got the little Kodak flip cam in those days in 2009. And then these real nice HD cameras got pretty inexpensive. And so I started shooting videos. And somewhere around 3 to 4 months, I started loosening up a bit and just being a little bit more of myself, which might be less professional than I thought I was going to start out and have to be, etc. And maybe a little more loosey-goosey. Some might say immature. I don't know. But I just started being Jim, sharing information, but doing it in a way that I'm just going to be completely authentic. And I started developing an audience. And today, 5.5 years later, on average, 1,300 to 1,500 people watch these videos every single week. And so one of the questions might be, well, then why are you leaving, Jim? Well, I'll tell you this. When I started doing videos 5.5 years ago, it was a much different landscape. And I built an audience and a following. And when I come on every week and I have a nugget of an idea of what I'm going to talk about, and I just talk, and on average, I talk for 7 to 9 minutes, maybe 12. And you know what? It's a much, much busier, crowded landscape right now, and people don't have 7 to 9 minutes. All the people that are in my Dream Business Coaching program, I say, start doing videos, but do them 1 to 2 minutes. Well, you do them longer. I've built an audience, right? And so I have a following. But the problem with that model is, even though I have a following, there's not a lot of new people coming on because, again, nobody wants to watch a 7, 8, or 9 minute video, even if it's moi, right? So I'm going to be doing something new, and I'll fill you in on that in a second. But the other question I often get is, well, why do you do these videos? They probably take you a little bit of time to shoot them, a little bit of time to edit them, and you seem very, very busy. Well, I'll tell you, if there was only one thing that I could do to market and grow my business, to stay connected with my customers and prospective clients, it would be video. Because people could read a book, they could learn about you, they could listen to your podcast, they could hear your voice at that point, and your tonality, and maybe your enthusiasm for the topic. But when they are watching you on video, you can't hide who you are. So if you be your authentic self on video, you are going to attract more of the people that you're meant to be doing business with. And then you're also going to repel a few people, but that's okay, because there's only a certain segment of the population that's going to connect with you. But video helps you do that. And it's not just a fun way to connect with people. I'll tell you this, I've added significant revenue, multiple 6 figures of revenue to my business by doing weekly videos. So if you're on the sidelines, or you're just trying it here and again, you're doing different things, this camera right here, well, it's the second or third one I've had, but this relationship that I've been able to build with people via the video camera has been very, very, very powerful to me. And of course, in the dream business, in the $1 million platform, everything works together. So there is the podcast, the videos, the book, the speeches, the talks, the teleseminars, presentations, live events, social media. It all works together, but video is the one thing that really, really connects you with prospects. So I would urge you to start doing videos. So what's next for me? Well, in July of 2009, I started doing it No Hassle Newsletter TV. That's how I started. It was a way to talk about the benefits of newsletter marketing. Of course, my new program at the time was No Hassle Newsletters. After about, I think, 6 or 8 months is when I changed it to Newsletter Guru TV, which I was branded myself the Newsletter Guru. And then I started talking about, in addition to newsletter marketing, I started talking about some business and marketing strategies. Then I started getting into social media in a big way, so I started talking about all this different stuff. And Newsletter Guru TV is what it's been now for several years. But, you know, about 3 years ago, I started doing live events to go with my coaching program, and that whole brand has been the Dream Business brand. So I teach people how to create a dream business. I've got my Dream Business Academy, my Dream Business Mastermind and Coaching Program. So the next incarnation of you and me doing video together is, guess what? Dream Business TV. So in the next couple weeks or so, depending on when you're watching this, I will have the next incarnation of our video relationship will be Dream Business TV. Every week, and I may do more, but I'm going to do it at least weekly. I will stay consistent. That's a big part of marketing, consistency and persistency. But I will be doing 1 to 2 minute videos. There won't be a beginning of me jumping off the dock. There'll be no more commercials. It'll just be, I'm going to turn it on and say, hey, guess what? This is what you might want to be trying. This works well for me. I just coached on somebody on this, and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be a 60-second to no more than 2 minutes. I promise. It'll be a little bit of a restraint for me. Somebody might get the hook. But it's going to be a 1 to 2 minute nugget, Dream Business TV. Over the weeks and months that follow, you're going to get quite an education and a continuing education on how to create your dream business. So stay tuned for that, Dream Business TV, right along with my podcast, Stick Like Glue Radio, Dream Business Academy, Dream Business Mastermind and Coaching Program. Are you getting the idea? We're moving from newsletter guru to the whole dream business coach and dream business everything. So that's what's happening, and it's been a fun ride. I've really enjoyed it. It's been an amazing journey for me to connect literally with tens of thousands of people, tons of comments and emails, people that originally came to my events or bought a book, saw me on video, so it's a very powerful thing. By the way, all the archives, almost 300 videos, will be available at Dream Business TV. There's just going to be a button there, so if you want to link back, there's no way I'm getting rid of all that content, but there's a lot of good training there, so that'll still be available. But as we roll forward, there'll be 1 to 2 minute nuggets. You don't want to miss them. So if there's, wherever you're watching this, if there's an opt-in, get in the opt-in so you'll get my emails. I'm continuing to do a newsletter every week, a podcast every week, a video every week, tons of social media. My home base is getjimpalmer.com, and I think that's it. So speaking of my podcast, do check out Stick Like Glue Radio. That's my weekly podcast dedicated to helping you create a more profitable business faster. And my next Dream Business Academy, I'm only doing one in 2016. It's May 4, 5, and 6 in San Diego, California. It's going to be an amazing event. Go to Dream Biz Academy, dreambizacademy.com. That is it. Nope, one more thing. I probably won't be saying this anymore because I'm going to keep it to 1 to 2 minutes. But you keep up with your random acts of kindness. One random act of kindness at a time by everybody, including you and you. One a day is going to make the world a much nicer place. That will continue. I just won't be saying it because I'll be very short on time. My name is Jim Palmer. I am always the newsletter guru, but I am the dream business coach, and my goal, my mission in 2016 and beyond is to help more and more and more entrepreneurs and small business owners create their dream business. So come back for the journey at Dream Business TV. Until then, you take good care.